Hello everyone, this is Mrudula Kunatharaju, and I hope you all are safe at this time. Uh, I'm from Baroda and I did my master's from painting, MS University in 2016. At present, I live and work in Baroda. Uh, in my work, I try to experiment with technology and uh, interactive art. So today I want to talk about the voices and the leading. So I'll start. So my title for today is the voices and the leading. Uh, I adopted this title from my own works, uh, which always has the common point in everything, in every work, like s- uh, which always talks about the struggle between the suppression and free expression. So this is the thing which I see in my work, and when it comes to the subject matter, I try to talk about cultural taboos, general roles, and socio-political marks, uh, which also have ecological and anthropological concerns. Uh, I also try to talk about cultural conditioning, discrimination, and violence experienced by people uh, who live who are living in marginalized bodies. And when it comes to the metaphors, I choose metaphors from everyday objects and visuals happening around me, which I try to I try to use it in certain way that they playfully subvert commonly held beliefs on femininity. So, and uh, initially when I started working, I started working with videos using female body as a metaphor, and later when I shifted to painting, I started using dog as a metaphor. Like a dog is a common thing which everybody can see in my earlier works even now. So dog, I use dog, and because it has a tendency of urine marking a territory, and also which I felt it's going with the thing, like this marginalized bodies and boundaries and all, which I felt which is very relevant to my work. And so, but later in the process, like I really had very up and downs with my metaphors. While choosing metaphors and all, I felt difficulty, and I never used to like my work at a point because they used to get little pretty, which I don't want them to be. So later, slowly, in the span of 3 years, now I it's a kind of uh, hybrid form has come by the combination of human and a face of a dog, like which is actually a mask. Uh, for me, mask. Uh, for me, mask is completely representation of bodily boundaries. So I use this dog mask in in my work, along with some other different. I started using some other metaphors also. So today I want to start with the work. this work. It's called Still Small Voice. It's called Still Small Voice. So here uh, it's a painting along with a video, and this video is of a recording of my vocal cord speaking about writing about suffocation. And the basic idea of this work is uh, about the same, like struggle between suppression and free of expression, and the inner thoughts which happens in people who are not allowed to express or who are not willing to express. Like it's a kind of like the feel of suffocation I tried to show. So this is the video. uh, can anybody hear the sound from the video? uh, Excuse me, can anybody hear the sound from the video? Or no? Okay, I'll try to play it again.
I tried to put out the truth. I put down the truth. I didn't understand, but it's continuous to truth. I tried to put out with the truth, but not truth. It feels like something is wrapping around me. I feel suffocated when my face goes vertically and stops me from telling people what I should have said. I want to speak, because I want my thoughts to be heard. People need to hear. I just speak loud and how I want.
Uh, this work I titled it Try, 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 and this is from my master's display. So this is also a 5-channel video in which my intention is to create a sense of threat or else a suffocation and again suppression. And it's also about I was trying to talk about the violence faced by women in this society, like which is very commonly seen. So this is a video. It's an old video, so I'll be just showing it in 2 3 cuts. Uh, uh, the basic idea is here is trying to come out of uh, the trap zone. That's and this is also a video which I titled it "Staying," and it is from 2017. And here there is this white surface where a a play of tangible tension is happening behind the surface. And yeah, I'll show the video. uh, I'll show this in bits and pieces to get an idea. uh, uh, Here, actually, the stain of the pomegranate gradually increases uh, when it comes to the end of the video. Uh, this is a comment on this whole act is a comment on the position of women in the society, and also the violence encountered by them, and fear, like the fear which is put upon them. So this is the basic idea of the video. Uh, this work is called Blackout, and here there is a video of dog eating food on the other side of the semi-transparent cloth, and when the viewer slides the cloth to view the dog actually vanishes, disappears. So this is a comment on half truths and curiosity and territory and private spaces. Like uh, this work, I titled it "Still Holds Back," and again, it's a form of a dog with a zari or else pattu print on it, and it talks about home comfort zones, and which these zones are an intrusion of territorial spaces, which are actually invisible limitations. Uh, this work is Voice from the Horizon, and this work is No Pond is Peaceful. Uh, like uh, as I said, I started adding different metaphors to my work, metaphors. So in this work, I use dry lotus pod as a metaphor because it is believed in many places that lotus pond in one's home can make them free from all the worries during the bad years, and I also believe that lotus seed can survive a long time in the dried up body of water and can germinate and grow into a beautiful lotus more than 1,000 years. So I like the way these beliefs are because they all are talking about hope. So here I'm trying to show hope, like hope. Uh, this work is a painting along with a video which has eagles flying. So, as the title says, "Big Birds in the Sky," big birds in sky. Uh, like here, I try to show a kind of fear of hiding as a throbbing warning or a caution. Like uh, this is a work titled "Before the Storm," and it's a video. So first, I'll show the video. as I already said, like I use mask because it's a for me it represents like bodily boundaries. So here it's the basic idea is like I was talking about the stillness before a storm, like so like we can talk about like grief, loss, so on, which can turn into a fight or a revolution, which can devastate and have a potential to turn everything down. So I feel like I use storm as a metaphor for this. It can uh, turn lives upside down. So, and it also talks about how we create our boundaries and live like marginalized bodies. This is a painting with a video, and it is titled "The Last Sunset." So I'll be showing the video. So here in this painting, uh, I made like a bunch of masks. It's uh, like wearing layers of masks is like accepting or forcing ourselves to live in fear, or else a powerless position. Like it can happen in public spaces like family. So this is like placing or else forcing ourselves in a powerless position. So uh, this work I titled it "The Land Before Time." Uh, and here again, I started using dragonfly as a metaphor because I felt very interesting when I heard about this research on dragonfly. Actually, like this female dragonflies have a extreme tactic technique of like to get rid of the unwanted suitors. So what they do is that they freeze in the midair, crash to the ground, and lie motionless. And sometimes they hide in the lower parts of the plants near to the ground so that they are not visible to the aggressive males. So this is actually a death faking technique. And this behavior is a uh, act of saving themselves and from the male force, and also an act of surviving. So I felt this very commonly in women, where they try to regulate their existence to and cope in the society and still violence happening. So so I this is a video, and this black form is a bigger representation of the smaller form in this work, The Land Before Time. So I was like, here I was talking about dragonflies, how they hide and what is the behavior, but there I felt uh, I'm missing something where I should talk about the darker side also, like how people put them into a place where they cannot express themselves. So I thought I'll make it as a painting, but I guess painting again, it didn't work out for me, which is a work in process from 6 7 months. And so then I got an idea of doing it in a video form. So this is a this is a performative video by performative video, and here uh, uh, this whole forms having mask, and they are trying some are like there are different kinds of uh, acts happening where people are trying, some are trying to come out, some are like not least bothered about what is happening, and also uh, so these kind of act which I tried to place. Actually, here it says untitled, but actually later I title the work as well. And as the title suggests, like it is a act of burying or hiding ourselves and our mentally preoccupied thoughts and situations from the outer world, like which we live in. And I used this fireflies as indicators of hope. Uh, this is a video, and I titled it "What Happened to Me Will Never Ever Be Myself." As I said, my title of the presentation is "The Voices and the Leading." So I thought I'll keep this work at the last. So yeah, first I uh, here actually I was trying uh, that they should impact the viewer actually, like uh, and here I used a form of a temple, which I got it from a flea market in Baroda, and I placed this kind of this video in this, which which witnesses the sacred form, which gives it to a which gives it a sacred form, and also my idea is to show an origin, a birth, and a birth of a universe, and it's actually a worldview, uh, uh, from the point of view of the origins and the birth, and worldview from the point of view of sacred. So these are the things which I was trying to talk about, like how a female is compared with sacred, and sacred which always faces conflicts. So these are the things which are in my mind when I was doing this work. And this work, like till now, whatever works I showed you, they have a female gaze, but maybe in this work there is a clear sign of representation of a nude woman, and she's stepping out of the hole in rage, along with the burst of dragonflies. So there are dragonflies and there are dogmas. So here I was trying to mix the other metaphors with this work, and this is actually a image taken from a story and a painting, titled "Truth Coming Out of a Well," and it was painted by Jean Leon Gamo in 1896, I guess. Yeah. Uh, and and uh, this is actually story by a Greek philosopher, Democritus, and he and from his literature, and the story is titled "The Truth Lies at the Bottom of the Well." So this is actually a story of happening between a truth and lie. uh, it's a story like, it says like, they walk together, and they walk together and they reach a well, and they both think about having a bath. So they undress and start the bathe, and suddenly the light jumps out of the well and puts on the clothes of the truth and runs off. And this truth leaps out of the well and runs to find the lie to get her clothes back. But people sees the naked truth and gets horrified. So it's actually that the truth returns to the well and disappears, hiding her shame, and the lie travels the world with the clothes of the truth. So this is actually like a situation like where the truth is not exposed and where the uh, uh, lie is being seen, and where truth is hiding. So, and I guess this is the this idea of the story gave, maybe it's an ideal of liberty, equality, and fraternity. So I thought I'd use it as a thing of some force coming out of, like, with rage, like coming out of with rage. So that's it. I want to end the presentation with this work. Uh, what happened to me? Yeah, if you have any questions, what happened to what happened reminds me of when this way. Yeah, I didn't see the video of I didn't see the video Born This Way. Maybe I'll see it. I'll see it now. Uh, uh, Anybody has any questions or Uh, Yogesh, would you talk? Would you talk something about your readings regarding your work? Uh, yeah. What do you think of the trees in your video behind the storm? Uh, yeah. Regarding the readings. Regarding the readings. Yeah, I read like few articles and what is happening in their life, and and I read books like where people share with me, and I do the basic reading because I'm not a reading person. So whatever I think it helps my work and all, I read. But these days, due to lockdown, maybe I have many things happening because I was getting exposed to different things happening in the country. So maybe and maybe that may come in future work. I don't know, but yeah, I started expanding the reading which I'm doing now. Not in a feminist point of view, but in as a female point of view, I started looking at things now. What do you think? The trees in the video is actually like why I chose that place is like with the wind, the trees started flowing. So, and my friend lives near to that place, so uh, I saw that place like very closely. So I felt like this can go with the thing of what I'm talking, like the stillness before the storm. So like and the trees like they bend with the air like these trees, so I thought I'll like this goes with the idea about the- uh, yeah I'll just yeah this work also comes from my personal experience, like where I was always all if I travel, I'll keep always like myself be safe, like going to places, and also this I feel the same thing happening there, like the way the dragonflies are pretending to be dead or survive, like act of surviving happening there. So the same way, like even like if a girl or a woman going out, like I guess they put the same situation. This is the same situation happens to them, uh, like the way like the fear is put on, and yeah. So I guess I answered Mrudula to that. Yeah, I'm attending some webinars where it is has Zuban publications where they come up with different topics one day it was lockdown, under lockdown, like they were talking about Kashmir and what are the things happening at this point of time in Kashmir, about this corona lockdown and all, and how people are uh, uh, facing problems, and how they are about the starvation in the families, and again they are talking racism, where this northeast people are facing racism. Uh, so this kind of webinars I was part of, and yeah, I'm attending this secular movement presentations, which are also interesting. So, and I'm looking at other videos, people who are making around the, like, who are making at their own places, like at their homes actually at this point of time. So, uh, I- so, and where they are talking about domestic violence and how it got increased percentage, and also I think yeah, this is the, like, this is what I'm doing these days. Not like, I don't know, I'm not able to work because these are like very tough times for me. I'm not a person who will be sitting at a place and looking same place like the for 1 month. So I'm doing this kind of stuff. I'm reading articles which may come in my like my future works or not. I don't know. Any story? Yeah, Prachi, I relate to the all the stories. As I said, the like dragonfly. Like if I tell my mom that I'm traveling somewhere, she's the first person to call me and say, "Be careful. Where are you going?" And she wants my like everybody like this things happening, and so as a female, like we'll be like questioned every time, and we are like under the radar. We should be under the radar for our family. So uh, so maybe this is the situation which I'm trying to show through my work. Yeah, I guess patience. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. And thank you, Prabhakar, for inviting me. And thank you, Rumi, for feeling courage in me. And thank you, Gautam, sir, also for inviting me. And thank you, Secular Movement. I guess I'm signing off. Bye.